Since its earliest days, the United States has been a beacon of hope and opportunity for people from all corners of the globe. The story of American migration is a tale of courage, resilience, and the pursuit of a better life. Long before the arrival of European settlers, the land we now call America was home to diverse indigenous peoples. These Native American tribes had rich cultures, languages, and traditions that were deeply rooted in the land. The arrival of European explorers and settlers in the 15th and 16th centuries marked the beginning of a new chapter in American migration history. Explorers like Christopher Columbus, Hernan Cortes, and Jacques Cartier ventured across the Atlantic Ocean in search of new trade routes and riches. The first permanent European settlement in North America was established at Jamestown, Virginia in 1607. Over the next century, waves of English, Dutch, French, and Spanish settlers arrived in the New World, seeking religious freedom, economic opportunities, and adventure. The 19th and early 20th centuries witnessed a massive influx of immigrants to the United States, driven by economic hardship, political turmoil, and the promise of a better life. Millions of people from Europe, Asia, Africa, and Latin America crossed oceans and continents to reach the shores of America. Irish immigrants fleeing the potato famine, Italian immigrants seeking economic opportunities, Chinese immigrants building the transcontinental railroad, and Jewish immigrants escaping persecution in Eastern Europe are just a few examples of the diverse groups who came to America during this time. These immigrants faced many challenges upon arrival, including discrimination, poverty, and language barriers. Yet, they persevered, building communities, starting businesses, and enriching American culture with their traditions, foods, and customs. Today, America continues to be a nation of immigrants, with people from all over the world making their home here. While the faces and places may have changed, the reasons for migration remain largely the same: freedom, opportunity, and the pursuit of a better life. Immigrants continue to contribute to every aspect of American society, from politics and business to science and the arts. They bring new ideas, perspectives, and experiences that help to shape the future of our country. Patriotism is a powerful force that binds Americans together, transcending differences of race, religion, and background. It is the deep love and loyalty we feel for our country and the commitment to uphold its ideals and values. Patriotism takes many forms in America, from the simple act of flying the American flag outside our homes to the profound sacrifices made by those who serve in the military. It can be seen in the rituals of civic engagement, such as voting in elections or participating in community service projects. For some, patriotism is a deeply personal expression of identity and belonging. It is the pride they feel in their country's accomplishments and the hope they hold for its future. For others, patriotism is a call to action, a reminder of the responsibilities we have as citizens to protect and defend the freedoms we hold dear. One of the remarkable aspects of American patriotism is its diversity. It is not confined to any one group or ideology, but is expressed in myriad ways by people from all walks of life. For immigrants, patriotism often takes on special significance as they embrace their new home and contribute to its success. Many immigrants come to America seeking freedom and opportunity, and they are eager to give back to the country that has welcomed them with open arms. For people of color, patriotism can be a complex and nuanced experience. While they may feel a deep love for their country, they are also keenly aware of its shortcomings and the injustices that persist. Yet, their commitment to making America a more perfect union is a testament to their enduring faith in its promise. At its core, patriotism is about more than just love of country. It is about the belief that we are stronger together than we are apart. It is the recognition that despite our differences, we are all part of the American family, bound together by a common heritage and shared values. Terrorism is a threat that has plagued societies throughout history, and the United States is no exception. From the tragic events of September 11, 2001, to more recent acts of violence carried out by domestic extremists, terrorism poses a significant challenge to our nation's security and values. The origins of terrorism are complex and varied, often rooted in political, social, and economic grievances. Some terrorist groups seek to overthrow governments or establish independent states, while others use violence to promote extremist ideologies or religious beliefs. Understanding the motivations behind terrorism is essential for combating it effectively. By addressing the underlying grievances that drive individuals and groups to resort to violence, we can work to prevent future acts of terrorism and promote peace and stability in our communities. The fight against terrorism presents numerous challenges, including the need to balance security measures with the protection of civil liberties. In the aftermath of the September 11th attacks, the United States implemented a series of measures aimed at enhancing homeland security, including increased surveillance, enhanced border controls, and the creation of new intelligence agencies. While these measures have helped to prevent further terrorist attacks, they have also raised concerns about privacy rights and government overreach. Striking the right balance between security and civil liberties remains an ongoing challenge for policymakers and law enforcement officials. In addition to traditional counterterrorism efforts, addressing the root causes of terrorism is crucial for long-term success. This includes addressing issues such as poverty, inequality, and political instability, which can create fertile ground for radicalization and extremism. Perhaps the most important response to terrorism is the resilience and unity of the American people. In the aftermath of terrorist attacks, communities across the country come together to support one another, demonstrating the strength of the American spirit. By standing united against hatred and division, we send a powerful message to those who seek to do us harm, that we will not be intimidated, and that we will continue to uphold the values of freedom, democracy, and tolerance that define us as a nation.